Right then, so I'm now here to predict Inoue versus TJ Doheny. And yes, if I'm being real, I'm not very ecstatic about this fight whatsoever, as you can tell by the intro. Not very excited for this one. Yeah, if I'm being real, don't like the fight at all. Don't like the fight at all. It's so strange how we've even got here. To be fair, it really is. Another fight for Inoue at super bantamweight, another title defense for him. I would have expected him to fight Sam Goodman, and I would have much rather that fight as well. I mean, Goodman schooled Doheny for being real, and let's be real, when Goodman put the pressure on Doheny in their fight, Doheny got dropped. So it's just I just don't see TJ doing well in this fight at all against Inoue. I'll say it right off the bat right now. This fight is not going past 3 rounds. No chance is this fight going past 3. Um, four at least. Not going past 3, or if being 4 rounds at generous. It's a joke fight, and this is a fight, in my opinion, which just shows the problem in boxing right now. How is TJ number 2 in the WBO? How is he number 2? I should never understand. I don't know. I don't understand. It just doesn't make sense to me. The guy's 37 years old. I just don't get. He's got 4 losses right now against people like not that 4 losses is a bad thing. I made that sound like a bad thing. It's not at all. But when you're fighting someone like Inoue, his 4 losses are to people like Michael Conlon and Unot Baluta. Like they're low level guys. Like they're not at that elite level. They're good fighters, but they're they're much lower level than what bloody Inoue is. So and Doheny got schooled by them, literally schooled by them. When Doheny fought Sam Goodman was able to just box rings around him, but once he put the pressure on him early on, he knocked TJ down. So yes, TJ's never been stopped, but I don't rate his chin. I don't rate his chin at all, if I'm being real. Conlon was able to drop this guy. And let's be real, we've learned, like, when you lose to Conlon, you're not exactly a high-level guy. You're not. And, Baluta as well. Like, if you want to fight Inoue, you shouldn't be losing to someone like Baluta. And they were more in, like, Doheny's prime years as well. Like, Doheny is 37 years old now, and he was a world champion back in 2018. Doheny's best years are now gone anyway. So it's like, why is this happening? And why is he so high up in the mandatories? I should never know. Like, it's not like he's earned the opportunity. It's so strange to me. So strange to me why this fight's going ahead. Look, and if I'm being real, I really like Inoue. But this fight's the issue with boxing. This kind of fight is the problem in boxing right now. It's a prime example of it. Why is this happening? It makes no sense. It makes no sense whatsoever. I think, a good thing that Doheny does well is work the body. That could be something that you never know. That's something that against Inoue you need to work. That's what you need to do, to work to try and really trouble Inoue a bit, which Doheny won't do. But the first step is trying to work the body a bit on him, I think, and that's what Doheny does well, in my opinion. TJ works the body well against his opponents. He's pretty accurate with body shots as well. Other than that, to beat Inoue, he's got nothing else in the. He's got nothing else. No other weapons to beat Inoue, in my opinion. TJ's got no head movement. So, he's going to be getting countered all night by a counterpuncher like Inoue. For the higher level guys as well, Doheny seems like an easy guy to put on that back foot, and you're able to do your work with him. And just overall as well, I don't think Inoue deserves too much credit for beating Doheny. I don't. And that's the thing, in my opinion. He doesn't deserve much credit for it. And I always give I always give Inoue credit for his wins. I gave him massive credit for that Fulton win. I thought that was an excellent performance by Inoue, career best performance. I fought against Tapales. I thought Inoue was very good in that fight, looked very good there. And, Tapales is a good name as well. He's been in there with, some of the best in the division. Then obviously the Luis Neri fight, I gave Inoue lots of credit for that fight because he got dropped and shrugged it off like nothing ever happened and continued just to beat Neri down anyway. But with this fight here against TJ Doheny, it makes zero sense. And, Doheny's literally pushing 40 years old now. So, it's a real shame that this is the fight. It's a real shame that this is the fight. And I just feel like Doheny's just there to be here at times, in my opinion. And, when you're picking up your performances like how we did against Baluta and stuff, it just wasn't that. And also as well, I watched that Baluta back fight earlier with Doheny. And, Doheny was gassed out literally in 4 rounds. Literally 4 rounds gone, Doheny was gassed out. So it's not like here we say, oh, you never know. If Doheny can try and take this fight later on, then, you never know. It could put Inoue in deep waters. No, you can't say that at all. You can't say that at all. Because first of all, Inoue's got a bloody amazing gas tank anyway, as we know. But it's like Doheny would have to try and win this one early to try and win. Like, Doheny's not going to be able to completely outbox Inoue for 12 rounds. Never going to happen. His gas tank's not amazing, if we're being real. So that's the thing, in my opinion. Like, I really don't see him being able to beat Inoue. There's zero chance of it happening. Zero chance TJ Doheny wins this fight. I don't even think Doheny believes he'll win. Like, he just hasn't beaten like enough high-level guys to really prove it to a lot of us, if we're being real. Like, people say I'm being too harsh, but at the end of the day, it's just the truth. And Inoue's going to box circles around this guy and brutally knock him out. Brutally knock him out inside 3. As I said, 4 being generous, this is not going far at all. Inoue is going to literally beat this guy down with ease. Doheny's going to walk onto something stupid as well. We might be overthrowing something, and Inoue would just easily be able to counter him. Doheny just hasn't got that movement. Doheny's got decent footwork. I'll give that to him. He steps out of danger quite well, to be fair. But when he steps in, he can just be there to be countered. That's the thing. He does like to plod a bit. I mean, as I said, some footwork is there from Doheny, but he does like to plod a bit at times when he's coming forward and a walk into a shot from Inoue, and Inoue would get him out of there. And I think, Inoue knows that probably Doheny will come and try and work the body of Inoue. Inoue probably knows that. I reckon Inoue is going to use that against him, and I think Inoue's going to target the body here against TJ as well. That's what I think is going to happen. I'm really confident that Inoue wins this fight. And look, as I said earlier, I really like watching Inoue. He's so entertaining to watch. But I don't think we should all be bloody glazing him after this fight, singing his praises a lot. I really don't think that should be the case at all. We shouldn't be glazing Inoue after this win because it's just obvious what's going to happen here. TJ's 37. You're not gaining anything off of this whatsoever. Inoue's gaining nothing beating TJ. Literally nothing. Inoue is gaining nothing if he wins this fight. So he doesn't deserve the credit. He's obviously going to look good here. He's obviously going to look absolutely world class. But it's not like a massive statement anyway. That's the thing. I do think overall, I think Inoue should... if that Sam Goodman fight can't happen and if it's struggling to get it to happen, I think Inoue should just move up and go from there. Because it's like, at this point, does the Sam Goodman fight even matter at this point? Like, there's better names at featherweight, in my opinion, where Inoue could challenge himself more after this. So, you never know. This could be just a fight before Inoue moves up in weight. That could be the case. I don't know. But it's a poor fight. Poor fight, but a good undercard we've got, though. I'll probably talk about that more later on in the week, though. I can't wait for that. But yeah, overall, I'm obviously going to watch the fight. I love watching Inoue fight. It's just a shame with the opposition. I mean, I'm not trying to be disrespectful to TJ. I'm just here to give a breakdown of what the fight and my prediction and breakdown for the fight. Just, giving the harsh truth of it all, to be fair. Not trying to be disrespectful to him. Anyway, thanks for watching this video, King. I'll speak to you in a bit. Thanks for watching. Peace out.